What's going on YouTube? It's your boy J Luke here, back again with another sneaker review. As you can see here, what we have today is something a little different. Some might say this might be shoe of the year. I definitely think it has top 3 potential. But it's only halfway through the year, so we'll see how the rest of the year goes. But we have one of the more environmentally friendly shoes. But before we dive into this review here, I'd appreciate if you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. But as you can see, what we have here is the Nike Space Hippie O1s, part of a 4-part collab that they had released. I just got these fresh in the mail. I think this is probably the second best one other than the threes. The threes look just absolutely insane. But as you can see here, what we have is the ones, pretty traditional shoe overall by Nike. But, they used a lot of recycled materials, and I think this looks awesome. Like I said, I think this has, shoe of the year potential, just off the strength of, this being a completely recycled shoe. But looking here on the side, what they used here is a lot of, more so of like the fly knit material. It looks like they might have just had some recycled material that they put on here, but I thought that this, embroidered Nike swoosh here looks awesome. Coming here to the midsole, what this is a lot of recycled material that they use. As you can see, they have a lot of the specs here. And I'm not 100% sure what the material is, but I saw videos of basically Nike molding a lot of this stuff together just to create this midsole. It has a very recycled plastic feel to it. Almost feels like it might not be that durable, but it's a nice touch to the shoe overall. I think it looks pretty cool. You can see that the mesh here is a little see-through, so you might be able to see, what kind of color socks you have on, which I think looks pretty cool. Coming here to the toe box, a lot of that same material in general. It gets a little thicker here at the toe, which I'm not too sure how well that's going to do with breathability. But overall, the aesthetic of it looks pretty cool. They even have this nice O1 just kind of like distinguish between, the shoes here, which looks pretty dope. Each pair, the twos, the threes, both have the same, tag on here. As well as these laces here, just these nice colorful laces that have this pretty much, molded plastic attached to it. I don't believe that you can take these off unless you, wanted to pretty much change the shoes. But they look pretty dope. I think it's a nice pop. They only come with one pair, but I think this pair will be enough. And then moving on to the back of the shoe here, pretty simple, nice clean white pull tab, along with more of this thicker midsole here, and I think this is going to be pretty nice. I did try these on, and I think they feel awesome on feet. They have this booty feel to it where basically it'll hug your feet a little bit more, almost like the Roche runs would do. Just a more upgraded version, it seems like here. Even just the insole here, they did this nice recycled material. I'm not even too sure what that is, but it looks pretty awesome. And then here, the bottoms, they just have this nice rigid grip here that I think is going to be awesome when it comes time to just go for a run if you decide to do that. Although I do think that this is going to run down pretty quickly. It doesn't feel like it's too durable, but I could be wrong. But I think it's just a pretty shoe overall. It even comes with this recycled bag that they had and this box here. Now, that's one of the only things I didn't like what Nike did was they actually sent it out in the actual shoebox. So you can see that it'll have like, Nike tape on top and things like that. But it just kind of goes along with the whole this is trash movement that they're trying to go with. Basically just using trash and transforming it into a whole nother shoe with the box and bag included. I think this shoe is going to be one of those shoes that right now it's down a little bit. I believe it's about $270 for the ones. But I do think that this price is going to go up just a little bit more. They do have another collab coming out in a few weeks with the green colorway, or the Volt Green. And I think that's going to be pretty awesome as well. But I do think this one's going to do a little bit better. The threes and, both colorways are going to be a little different. I think those are awesome as well. But the green might be a little bit better on the threes. But for this color, or for this silhouette, I should say, I think the orange is just a nice pop. Definitely get your hands on a pair if you can. Like I said, shoe of the year potential. But we'll just have to wait and see. We got 6 more months. But if you get a chance, to get your hands on a pair for maybe retail or, $200 or so, I would definitely pull the trigger on those because this is an awesome shoe just to have in the collection. I appreciate you guys for